Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is the segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a review. Now, coming back from last week is Hour of the Wolf, The Awakening, A Dark Path was voted back in. Making its debut this week is Cold Skin, and in place of the other two that didn't get voted for is Ogre, because Jen Tochi wanted Ogre to make the What's in the Bag, Jay. And Effects, which I haven't even opened yet. Alright, let's give the bag a good tussle, and we're going to see what comes out of what we're going to watch this week. Alright. Effects. I'm going to set that aside while I set all the other movies side by side. By side. I'll take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die, and we're going to see what comes back next week. Remember, if I roll a 5 or a Freddy vs. Jason, they all come back. 2. Interesting. Alright, let's give the bag a good tussle. The first one to come back next week is Ogre. Alright, set that over there. The second one coming back this week is A Dark Path. Now, if you want to see me review Hour of the Wolf, The Awakening, or Cold Skin, be sure to vote right now. I'm going to go watch Effects and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched Effects, and where has this movie been all my life? Effects is a 1979 film which runs approximately 84 minutes and is written and directed by Dusty Nelson. He was responsible for Inferno, Necromancer, which Vinegar Syndrome released recently, and White Phantom, which I know I remember renting it because it's a ninja movie, but I don't remember it though. But I did rent it. All right. This stars Joseph Pilato as Dominic. Unfortunately, he passed away on March 24th, 2019 at the age of 70. He was in Day of the Dead, Pulp Fiction, and Dawn of the Dead. This also stars Susan Chapek as Celeste. She was in House Guest, Lorenzo's Oil, and some TV movies. And John Harrison as Lacey Bickle. He was in Jack's Back, Night Riders, and Dawn of the Dead. Now this also stars Tom Savini, because he's the man. Alright. This was filmed in 1978, and Synapse was the first company to release it in 2005. Because apparently it had some distribution problems, and it just got put to the side. What you have here is the Pittsburgh Connection, which is a bunch of people who, of course, worked around and for the late George A. Romero, and they are making a film, a horror film. And apparently they're making a possession horror film because that's what's in these days. So you have John Harrison as the director, Lacey Bickle, Tom Savini. Not really sure what he does. He's supposed to be an actor, I'm assuming, but you're not really sure what he does. Of course, it comes into play later. Celeste is the gaffer, and the late Joseph Pilato plays an effects man. Well, what turns out to happen is the director wants to make a real snuff film, and I'm going to have to leave it there. This movie is a ton of fun. You get kind of the inside track of filmmaking. Tom Savini is at his sinister best in this movie because he did play villains for a while in Dawn of the Dead and, of course, this movie as well. And the Ripper. Who can forget the Ripper? Yeah, even he wants to forget that one. But yeah, this movie was a lot of fun, and I don't know why it's taken me this long to watch it. Of course, I just got it, but I've known about this movie for years and just never bothered to seek it out or try to get it. Now, my daughter did get this for me for my birthday from Hamilton Book, and I am very, very grateful because I love this film. It was great. Maybe someday I'll upgrade to the AFGA Blu-ray because that apparently is supposed to be from the original 35 millimeter print before the distributor backed out. So, yeah. Apparently they didn't like this film, so they didn't want to put it in the theaters. But people are stupid, so that's how it is. Don't forget to vote for the ones that didn't make it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.